Hello, hello. I am doing a random zodiac reading. Let's see, this is the yellow one. So far, it has been Earth energy tonight of my reading. So let us see. Ready? What I just say? Virgo. My mom was a Virgo. My niece is a Virgo. They got that Virgo drama. I got 3 decks for you. I'm gonna pull 2 cards each, and we're gonna read what we need to read, interpret what we need to interpret. Take what resonates, just leave the rest here, okay? It wasn't for you, let it be. Remember who you are. This week, Virgo, remember who the fuck you are. If for a second you lost it there, if for a second you forgot there, if for a second somebody had you questioning who you are, this week, call on Archangel Michael to protect you and to help you remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Okay? Call on Archangel Michael. Call on your friends, call on family to remind you how loved you are to them, by them. Beloved one. What did I just say? Archangel Camuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Wow. If you are feeling like you are not lovable, you don't deserve love, you can't attract love, you can't receive love, please remember that. Number 1, you are what you speak of yourself. So start speaking beautiful things. This is blue. Blue is healing, blue is communication. Again, this is another blue. How you speak of yourself, what you say to yourself, what you say about yourself are very important, Virgo. I know that you guys have a tendencies of being very like, oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh my god, nobody cares about me. Oh my god, nobody wants to talk to me. Very, again, like I said, I have a niece that's like my daughter, and I always say Virgo drama. Very Virgo dramatic. This week, remember that you are a being of love. You are a being of power. You are a being of creativity. You are creative yourself. You are a child of God. Speak those things about yourself. Your soulmate relationship is approaching. This person cannot come in and love you more than you love yourself. So you need to find a way to love you better than you are doing it now, Virgo. These 2 cards jumped out and they are both green. Wow. The Bard and Focus. The Bard is number 7. I have never seen this card and I've had this deck for so long. Wow, look at that guy dancing. Music, poetry, myth, history, the enchantment of storytelling. Again, you are a very creative person, Virgo. You who is watching. So if you are being moved to do creative projects these days, or do something creative like music or poetry, or creating stories or making up stories, not lying, but like making fantasy stories to write or to produce, for example, this is something that might help you remember who you are, remember your power, remember your strength, and they want you to focus. Focus on, as you focus, everything becomes clear. I'm gonna read you these. They're pretty. Number 7, like I said, never seen this card. I am very impressed. Ooh, it's a long read. The card represents music, storytelling, art. In this card, the tradition and stories of the people were gathered on leaves that serve as letters in a living alphabet and were tended in vast long houses. Those schooled in the art of music were given the task of informing their world and keeping the stories of their culture alive. Wow. When the bard appears, you are asked to seek answers in your personal history. If you forgot who you are, go back. Mom, where did you grow up? Where did my grandma grow up? Who was she? How was she? How were you? Connect the dots between your ancestors, your past, your history, and where you are now. If you have no idea how you got where you are, maybe that's why you don't. This is the first card that came out. Remembering who you are, and part of that is asking questions. Okay. Perhaps you need to learn about the history of someone or something important to your question. The seeds of the future are hidden in the soil of the past. It is time to dig a little. Sorry about that. I have my alarm going crazy. Don't be afraid to learn the patterns of history. The only way to honor or to change them is to know them. Remember that the bard appears to help you stay in tune with all that is. You are music, and your history and your story is sung in heavens, okay? He is helping you remember who you are through your history, through your DNA, through stories of who your people used to be. Maybe even childhood stories of yourself that you don't remember. Next is focus. It's time to draw your energies inside. Let go of all the things that are unnecessary at this time. Focus your attention on what is ahead. Do what is right in front of you, no matter how small the task is. Clear focus is required. Be mindful to stay present. Avoid looking back or too forward, for it is only in staying in the true present right now that you can find the benefit of it all. Your path is marked with the need to regroup and remind yourself of your goal. Stay in the present, only one small focused step at a time. If you forgot who you are, take one step at a time. As you're going back into healing, some of you don't know your parents, don't know your history, don't know where you come from. If you are African American, maybe you don't even know anything about Africa. Maybe this year your goal is, dear Virgo, to go back. Maybe you're studying, finding who your dad was, where your story came from, where your artistic side is from. And they're telling you, as you do that, focus on why you're doing this. Don't get there, you find some information and you become all over the place and a mess. Focus on why. Why am I finding this information? This information is going to help me grow and become a better person. Focus. Virgo, your last cards are the Phoenix, resurrection, surrender to change. Again, remembering who you are. You are remembering who you are. You are rising from the dead. There is change happening and you are allowing it. You need to allow it to happen. Your last card is the map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. This is beautiful. So you're remembering who you are. Beloved ones are sending you good vibes, energy, and support. And you're asked to kind of track your history. How did I get here? Who am I? I'm a product of what? How did I get here? How do I move forward, or how do I backtrack? Okay? And stay focused. The Phoenix, this is the energy that you need to embody. The Phoenix appears to celebrate your journey and ensure your ultimate success. This is true even if it appears that you have just passed through a metamorph metaphorical experience of death, or you're currently experiencing that. Death and rebirth are in one. Perhaps no failure is involved, but it's time for a complete overhaul of your circumstances, okay? Reviewing. Whatever you do now will indeed be a successful endeavor, for a rebirth is coming soon. 24. So you're looking at where you came from so that you can decide who you want to be, how you can become that person. The mapper of the destiny. No, the map maker of destiny. This is a sign that you have been given an opportunity to transform fate into destiny. When you were born, all of us are given a unique map with paths that intersect with one another. Your map shows all the places you're meant to visit, the places where you'll be challenged to evolve into the highest aspects of yourself. Now is one of those times. You are faced with a relationship or a circumstance brought to you by faith. How you respond will lead you into perfect destiny. Perhaps your challenger makes you face these things within you that you must change in order for you to express your highest good. Pay attention as your map unfolds now, and remember that fate makes the map, the destiny is determined by the manner in which you engage your journey. Okay? So let me read that again. Remember that fate makes the map, but your destiny is determined by how you engage in your journey. So if you were meant for success, if you were meant for big things, these things can't just happen because you were meant for it. You gotta put in work, babe. You gotta put in the work. So remembering who you are this week, beautiful Virgo, and walking on your path. Be focused. Trust yourself. Archangel Michael and Camille are your friends this week. I'm sending you love, peace, and joy. If this resonated with you, please give me a like or a comment. Bye.